welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another broadcast from the NGBC, the Nick Guileless Broadcasting Corporation. I realize I haven't changed the name on anything for that. What I'm really doing here today, besides just updating everybody on the local information for the league or whatever, the Super Championship League info, I want to make sure that this is actually working on my Twitch channel, which from the looks of it, it is. Before we get into that, I want to show you guys the last time you saw a video from me on my career mode was in Bahrain. Now, this does not mean that I haven't been trying to make the videos. This doesn't mean that I've just been running the races on my own and whatnot. I've been trying to run the videos. Things keep popping up. I'm in the middle of the race. Power goes out. There's just things that are working. I've actually gotten through probably 3 races now, fully through them, 100% all the way through the race, finished the race, only to find out that the broadcast technically never existed. It's lost. It happened at Sochi, Monaco, Spain, and actually Canada and Baku as well. So it happened at all 5. Baku, I don't remember. We had problems at or something. I don't know. I think the game, yeah, that's what it was. We had problems at Baku with the game shut off on me twice while trying to do the broadcast, only to finally make it through it. And the video never worked. So I'm hoping this actually finally works. Everything will be right back in its place and we'll get on with Austria later. But for now, it's time for some update information on the league. Starting with what I'm doing here is allowing everybody to see the new updates that we have for the league. So, as you can see, this is my driver. Helmet choices. I'm going to pull up the 2 photos that we have here. I believe this was my helmet that I used. I'm just double checking and making sure that this is the style I used. It was. And my helmet ended up looking like this. So with that being said, the helmet that you are about to see is my helmet, and nobody else may use said helmet. It is tailored for one person. That is what my helmet looks like. I selected Polish as my nationality, and my number is 24. So those are all taken. You can't... Okay, well, except for Polish. You can have a second Polish driver if somebody wanted to be. You can only have 2 drivers from any one country. That is the rule. Now, obviously, I believe there's a way to get around that rule. In the case of, yes. So you could, if you are from the area of England, okay, like London and the many areas that make up England, not Great Britain, England, you may choose English as your nationality. Now, obviously, those same people can choose British, should they so want to. Obviously, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember 100% correctly, the United Kingdom, which is Great Britain, and so on, is made up of England, not Ireland, no, not England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, which are all legal. You may choose Scottish, you may choose Welsh, you may choose Northern Irish, and you may choose English. We have 1 British driver already, okay? I'm covering that, okay? So you have 1 British driver already taken of 2. You can have 2 British drivers, 1's gone. That means 1 other person can be British. After that, you can have English, Northern Irish, Scottish, or Welsh. Those will be your choices upon that time. Obviously, everything else is on the table. I don't know of anything else, any other countries that are broken up the way that Great Britain is. Maybe technically, that right there is you're from Monaco, I want to say. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's Monaco. Therefore, if you're from France and two French people already pick it, you can pick Monaco. Monaco is technically from France. Again, obviously, you don't have to do any of this. You could really just choose the nationality that you want. So far, there's only two drivers in the league, British and Polish. Leaving everything else that you see here, every country that you see, except for other. Other is not an acceptable answer. Any country here, any last one of them, is available. Actually, every country currently has at least one spot available. Most have two. Only two countries currently have currently have one driver on them. Again, that is Great Britain, so British, and Poland, Polish. Now, on to the second bit. We have, obviously, my helmet that is not usable by anybody else. Helmets are unique to a driver. They are their own helmets, and they have their right to use said helmets. This is the helmet of the second driver now in the league. Therefore, making this helmet also unavailable. A little something like that. There you go. That helmet is also unavailable. And that belongs to the British guy, whose number is 39. So there you have it. There are two helmets now taken, two numbers now taken. Now remember, there is no rule that states that you can't use the same helmet pattern. You just may not use the same colors or similar colors. For instance, you can't use blue where I use purple and then use green and black as well. Now, if you use blue, white, and red and use the same helmet as me, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing against that. Obviously, the career booster helmets, the ones that I have, the limited edition helmets, they are legal. There's nothing against using them if you have the limited edition. The thing is, once they are used, they're used. There is no customization to them. That's it. One person gets to use the helmet, and that's it. So there you have it. Here is all the numbers you can choose from. We've covered all the helmets. Half of them have options. The other half don't. Some people don't even have the other half option to use. So you have 2, 4, 10, 13, so on, so on, so on. All these numbers are available to use. Every last number here is available except for 24 and 39. Remember that. 24 and 39 are taken. You can't use them, guys. So we now move on. I'm going to put on a little race because I want to have a little fun. Another thing to go over, too. With the fact that we now have two drivers in the league, we have two teams also with one spot taken on them. Scuderia Ferrari belongs to me. It is my team. I'm the team principal of it. I will be driving the first car. And the other team that has been taken is Renault Sport Formula One, which will belong to the British driver by the name of Elite Shots 28. He is the team principal of Renault. So we move on. Scuderia Ferrari. I'm actually going to use Kimi. Never mind. I guess I am using Sebastian. Okay. Doesn't really matter which car I use. So we advance on the day of the week on which this is happening has not been set yet, neither has the time. I want to come to an agreement with drivers on when they feel would be the best time to do so and best day. I want.
With that, then let's run through the.
Okay. I don't feel like anybody should be pressured into running on a day that they have to change their plans around for. So I want to have a few more drivers in the league before we decide on what day is perfect. Why I'm okay. As for race distance, I had previously stated that we would go for either 50 or 100%. The decision has been made. It will be 100%. The full distance races. Why? Because it's not as long as it actually seems. I have broadcasted them, and they tend to be under an hour and a half, which in my book, compared to some of the racing series I've done, is short. I've done full-length NASCAR races. Yes, I'm American. I follow NASCAR. It's kind of an American thing. That takes about, I don't know, 4 hours to complete. I've also been a part of the 24 hours of Daytona on iRacing. It's amazing. But that's not the point. There are definitely longer series than running 100% in a Formula One series. So, with that being said, we are doing 100%. All the rules will be on. Strict corner cutting. I don't want to see people corner cutting. I want to see clean racing. I want to see people battling. I want to see battles like this that's going on behind me while I'm about to die. Probably. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't really matter as long as we get good racing for me, because at the same time as we are racing in league, I will be in-car broadcasting. I will be on Twitch bringing everybody the videos live. That will be live streamed, and then they will be placed on YouTube eventually after the race, probably not long after. So remember, guys, if you are interested, look us up on Facebook at Super Championship Racing, where you can message me specifically. I will get all your information down, and we'll do another update probably here in a few days, and update on any teams or anything else that has been updated or needs to be updated. We're really looking forward to the season ahead. The schedule currently is going to be the exact schedule that we see on the F1 2016 calendar. No changes whatsoever. I thought about it, but then I realized, hey, what's it matter? It's not going to cost us anything if we have to travel to these different areas. One day, maybe it will. Not actual money, but I've seen it work. I've been a part of leagues that work really well with a financial system using non-real money, but keeping track of it, and I think it'd be kind of fun to do, possibly with this. I don't know. It may be something we institute far down the road, but either way, I hope everybody is enjoying this video, and hopefully we'll get a few more recruits out of this because of it. I could always use more recruits. Always need more people. There are 20 spots available, guys. 20 still. If we don't get it filled, there will be AI cars. I'd prefer to do 22 humans. But if we have to do, say, 12 humans and 10 AI, I'm okay with that. Or 11 humans and 11 AI. I don't really care how we handle the AI, how many there are. but there will be full fields, 100%, right down the line. So full fields, full races, full penalties, full everything. The point system will count. We will do this in a championship feature mode so that it will keep 100% track of our events. 90% or 90 minutes of practice, or no, my bad. 30 minutes of practice, full qualifying, and then the full race. Obviously, everybody will need to be in the room when practice starts. That way, we don't have to worry about any problems. You do not have to be at your controller until the race starts, technically. Do I recommend you get your practice in? Absolutely. Who wants to do an hour and a half race, have no practice, everybody else is going to be on a setup, and here you are with nothing. So, it's up to you guys on what you do there. But I obviously recommend practice when it opens. So, if you are not there, you will be replaced with AI. Yeah, AI. Or if your team has a test driver, they will be able to step in that situation. The subject being of a test driver is specifically that, or the test drivers will only become a thing if we feature more than 22 drivers in the league. If that ever happens, then yes, we will have test drivers. Currently, I don't see that happening. At least not for a little while. Either way, I hope everybody has enjoyed this update, this little broadcast. Remember, if you've enjoyed it, give us a like, comment below, subscribe, follow us on Twitch at Nick_Guylas, where everything will be live, including my career mode. It will be continuing on, which was why I started this off with a little insight about the career mode. I am still sorry that I have currently missed every race since Shanghai. Technically, I got Shanghai. Shanghai just ended up on a different profile. So I am disappointed about that. But we technically got Shanghai. If you want to check out the Shanghai Grand Prix career mode event, check it out on nman2488. Otherwise, stay tuned for the Austrian Grand Prix career mode event, which will be coming up probably tomorrow. I'm not feeling in the mood to do much racing more tonight. Either way, if you've enjoyed this, give us a like, comment below, subscribe, follow. This has been a Nick Guylas Broadcasting Corporation production, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you next time.